relation is to any of the victims?
My name is Julie Raffish, and I am the mother of Brett Raffish.
Take your time.
It is very difficult to know where to begin. Because there is absolutely nothing worse in this world than to have to be talking about the death of my child, my son, Brett. Brett had just celebrated his 18th birthday, and he and we knew it was only the first of many big milestones he would experience. He was waiting to hear from the colleges he had applied to. He was in love for the first time. And he was very excited about graduation and all the opportunities ahead. Until an act of carelessness and selfishness ended everything, permanently and forever. As parents, all we want for our kids is to be safe and healthy. And our kids don't believe that because our words of caution or warning get blended in and sometimes drowned out by everything else we're telling them every day. Do your homework, take out the trash, feed the dog, study harder, be nice to your sister. Don't drink and drive. Don't get into a car with a driver who's been drinking. Turn down the stereo in your car. No texting and driving. I am Brett's mom. And that is by far the most important way that I define myself. Knowing that I will never be able to hold him or see him, hear his voice again, or watch him grow up has left me empty and dark inside. And this emptiness is unfillable. He was the best part of us, and so much more than we could ever be. Zach, you are not invincible. Young people just cannot grasp how permanent the consequences of their decisions can be, because most of the time, making the wrong choice isn't the end of the world. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen if I do or I don't do X? I know dozens of friends who do Y. They don't get arrested. They don't get in accidents. They don't kill someone, except when they do. There are just some risks or chances that have possible consequences that are so life-altering and devastating and permanent. They just can't be taken. You took that chance. Maybe when you take it before and come out of it. But when you rolled the dice, you weren't just gambling with your life. You were betting with Brett's too. And really every other driver and pedestrian on the road near you. What gave you the right to make that decision for everyone? As parents, we wear so many different hats. We try every day to connect with our kids when there were no parents around, and when it was up to you to look out for each other and keep each other safe and make decisions for a friend when they couldn't or shouldn't be making them. I relied on Brett to be that kind of friend, and I relied on you. But the decisions you made to drive after you drank were purely for your own benefit, not for anyone else's. Brett counted on you among his closest friends, and now Brett is gone. You and he just finished taking pictures for this year's prom magazine at school, and you both looked so handsome and mature in your tuxedos. Neither one of you will be going to prom. Instead of a tuxedo, you'll be wearing a jumpsuit for many years to come. And Brett will be picking out a suit for him to be buried in. Whatever sentence this court imposes on you will never be as final as the one you've imposed on Brett. And I know you feel horrible, Zach, but you rolled the dice, and now we've all lost.
Thank you very much.
Is there anyone else present?